Okay, today we see one example based on repeated distribution method. Okay, this is the problem. Deepa Limited has three production departments. Three production departments A, B, and C, and two service departments. One is transportation, another is power supply. One transportation is the service department, another is power supply is the second service department. There are three production departments and two service departments. And overhead as per primary distribution is given for you people. Overhead as per primary distribution is A is 3,393, B is 4,657, C is 3,530, and transportation department is 1,000, and power supply is 500. This is the primary distribution total. Primary distribution is completed, and your duty is to reapportion the service department overhead to production department overhead as per given instructions. Okay, overhead of service departments are reapportioned as under. Okay, transportation department expense, whatever transportation overhead is there, the transportation overhead is 1,000. Okay, 1,000 is the transportation department overhead that is to be distributed or apportioned in the ratio or percentage of 30:40:10%, and power department 20%. Okay, out of 1,000, 30% goes to A, 40% goes to B, and 10% goes to C, and 20% goes to power department. Okay, once this process is completed, you take the power supply department. Total of power supply department you take, and 40% to A, 30% to B, 20% to C, and 10% to transport department. Like this, you have to apportion. Whenever there is a overhead in the transportation column, that is to apportion to A, B, C, and power. And whenever power department overhead is there, that is to apportion between A, B, C, and transportation. This process you have to repeat till the overhead of the service department becomes the negligible or unable to distribute it. Okay, this is the point you remember. This is the problem. You see this, the secondary distribution summary. I will prepare the chart. Okay, this is the secondary distribution summary. First column is particular, ratio, total amount, production departments, service departments. In the production departments, A, B, C, and in service department, transportation and power. Transportation I taken as TR, power is taken as PO. Okay. First you take the overhead as per primary distribution. Overhead as per primary distribution total, A is 3,396. I will take the total in the total column. Okay. First I have taken the total. First you write the individual items. A is 3,393, B is 4,667, C is 3,530, transportation 1,000, power 500. You take the total of all these, that will be 13,090. Okay, this is the given information. And first you distribute 1,000 rupee transportation. 1,000 rupee transportation amount in between A, B, C, and power department. A, B, C, and power department. Okay. So transportation department ratio is 4:3:1:2. 4:3:1:2 means A4, B4, A3, B4, C1, and 2 is for power. Okay, total amount you put minus in the its own column. Don't write amount in the total column. Remember this point. In the secondary distribution, total amount, total is should not be taken to the total column while distributing the amount. While distributing the service department overhead, total you don't take to the total column. Okay, but you adjust in the service column itself. You see here 1000 is the total. Okay, and I take it as a 1000 minus 1000 plus 1000, it will be 0. Okay, in this way you have to adjust it, minus 1000, and this 1000 you allocate in between the production department and service department. So you make 10 division and take it. First 3 and underline it. You underline it. 1000 minus 1000, it will be 0. Total will be 0. Okay, clear. You distribute 1000. First column 300, second column 400, third column 100, power column 200. This is the way of making the allocation. Transportation department expenses allocated in the ratio of 40%, 30%, 40%, 10%, and 20%. Whatever ratio given, in that ratio you allocate. Now transportation is 0. Transportation column is 0 because 1000 amount is there. We gave minus 1000. Clear? And come to the power department. In the power department, originally 500 and 200 taken from the transportation department. Therefore, now total of this is 200 plus 500, 700. You make the total and put as minus. You see here. Service department power ratio is 4321. 4321. The percentage is taken to ratio. Okay. In this ratio, you have to allocate 4A, 3B, 2C, 1 for transportation. Okay. So you take the total 500 plus 200 is equal to 700, and 700 you put minus. Write as minus and underline it. Now the total of this you see here 500 plus 200, 700, 700 minus 700, 0. This column is now 0. You distribute this 700 between A, B, C, and whatever ratio is there. Okay, and don't give minus here. 700 into 4 by 10, 280. And next is 210, then 140, then 70. Okay, now you see here. Transportation, first you completed 0, and power department is 0 in the second step. But again 70 rupee you entered in transportation. 70 rupee you entered in transportation. This 70 you have to again allocate. This 70 is in the transportation column. So 70 is to be allocated in the given ratio. Transportation ratio. Transportation ratio is 3421 ratio. Okay. Then for this 70, below that you write minus 70. 70 minus 70. Now it is 0. Underline it. You distribute 70 in the ratio of 4, 3, 1, 2. First is 21. Second is 28. Third is 7. Last is 14. Okay. Now you enter the amount in the power column. Now you enter the amount in the power column. Therefore, that power column you have to again distribute. Power column ratio is, department of power is, ratio is 4, 3, 2, 1. In the ratio of 4, 3, 2, 1, you distribute it. Okay, you distribute it. If you distribute this amount, you give minus here. 14 rupees there, give minus 14. Minus 14. And if it is negligible amount for distribution, you have to distribute and adjust here only. If you distribute in the ratio of 4, 3, 2, 1, first amount is nearly 6 rupee. Okay, 5.6 is there. 5.6 it comes, you take as 6 rupee. Second is 3. 3 means 4 rupees 20 paisa it comes. And I will take 5 because 4 you may take, but to adjust it, I will take 5. And the third is 1. sorry, 2 is there, 2.8 comes, 2.8 comes, and that 2.8 I will take as 3, and 1 rupee comes here. Okay, 1 rupee comes, 1.4 comes here, that 1.5 I have already adjusted here. I'll adjust here how much in this 5 rupee. Okay, then completed. If the last step is completed, you take the total. So total again the same total comes because we have not taken the distributed amount in the total column, only in the departments. Okay, so first column total 4,000, second column 5,310, third column 3,780, fourth column 0, fifth column is also 0. Okay, minus 14 plus 14, minus 70 plus 70, 0. Like this, you have to complete the redistribution. Okay, you distribute till the amount recorded in the service column is negligible. If the amount in the service column is negligible, you stop the process and adjust that negligible amount in the production department. Okay, this process you undertake. This is the uh, repeated distribution method. Okay, and one more thing they ask to calculate. Prepare the distribution summary service department under repeated distribution method and find out the overhead recovery rate. They ask to overhead recovery rate. If they ask to calculate overhead recovery rate, you write the overhead divided by hours. Okay, you write overhead divided by hours is the overhead recovery rate. So I will calculate here. Hours are given in the problem. How many hours are there? A 2000, B 2500, C 1800. Okay, these are the hours. So you take the overhead divided by hours, you will give the overhead recovery rate. Therefore, equation is overhead rate is equal to overhead divided by working hours. Okay, so department A is 4,000 is the overhead divided by hours is 2,000 is equal to 2. Then department B is equal to overhead is 5,310 divided by 2,500. So overhead rate is 2.12 nearly. 2.12 nearly. Department C. Department C. You write as this Department C. This is Department C. Department C is 3,780 divided by 1,800 hours. Okay, you divide by that, the answer is 2 rupees 10 paisa. In this way, if they ask to calculate overhead recovery rate, you write the overhead at the numerator, production overhead, production department overhead at the numerator place, and divide by the hours given. It may be labor hours, or it may be machine hours, it may be total hours. Whatever hours they give, you divide by the hours, you will get the rate. Okay, this is the problem based on repeated distribution. Okay, one more problem I will take on the simultaneous equation. This is the problem already solved in the previous class. And next problem I will take, this is this next problem based on repeated distribution method. You see this problem number 41. In a factory, there are 4 production departments. 4 production departments are there, A, B, C, and D, and 2 service departments, X and Y. Service departments are X and Y. The estimated monthly overhead of the departments are as under. Production department 4 are there, A, B, C, overhead is given, primary distribution is completed. And in the service department, D and E is given. That is a mistake. Okay, you change it. You take as X and Y. Service departments are X and Y, not D and E. That is misspelled. Okay. And you see the cost of service departments are apportioned as under third term. In a X department distributed as 10%, 30%, 20%, 20%, and 20% to Y. What it means? Total of a YX department. Whatever X department amount is there, you distribute in between A, B, C, D, and Y. You have to allocate Y. And department Y expenses in between A, B, C, D, and E. Okay. This is the question asked. And repeated reapportion the service department expenses to the production department on repeated distribution. Just to ask this question on repeated distribution, but I will solve the question on simultaneous equation. Okay, I will solve this on simultaneous equation method. Remember it. Okay. And the further overhead rates hours are given. Working hours are given. So you divide by this working hours, you will get the overhead rate. Okay. You see here, total of X department is equal to X department plus 10% of Y. How I taken this? You see here. X department is the amount 7,000. X is 7,500. Okay. So first you have to write as X. Then what to take? You see the redistribution. In the X, here is X column 10% is there. This 10% you have to write. 10% right. And in this line, column department is Y. You have to take this Y. Okay. You come below the X. X plus 10% of Y. You come like this. Y department is here. Okay, the first equation. And in the same way, you have to form the second equation. Second equation is Y is equal to Y plus 20% of X. How it is 20% of X? You see here. Y is here. Below that, 20% is there. 20% you write, then it is related to X department. Okay, therefore 20% of Y. In this way you write it. Then solve the equation. So if you write it, X is 7,500 plus 20% of Y. 20% of Y. Okay. Then Y is equal to 3,400 is there plus 20% of X. This is the equation form. So first you take the department X. Department X is equal to now 7,500 plus 10% of Y. Therefore, X is equal to 7,500 plus 10%. Y, you fill the Y value. Y is 3,400 plus 20% of X. Okay, 20% of X. Like this, you fill the value. If you fill the value, Y value, and simplify it. If you simplify this, okay, you see here, this is the equation, 10% of Y, 20% of X. Opposite direction you have to take. Okay. 7,500 plus 10% of y. 10% of y. This is the point you remember. 10% of y is one part. 7,500 is x. Okay, 7,500 x plus 10% of y you have to take. Okay, so in the next step, I'll take x is 7,500 plus 10% of y means y value is 3,400 plus 20% of x. Here is the answer. Okay, you have to simplify it. If you simplify it, 7,500 plus 10 divided by 100 percentage plus 3,400 into 20% of x means 20x divided by 100, like this you write. Okay, then 7,500 into 10% of x. If you multiply it by this, if you multiply this 7,500, 7,500, 10% of 3,400 is 340. If this is applicable for 2, 10% of 3,400, 340. 10 into 20 is equal to 200x. 100 into 100 is equal to 10,000. Like this you write. Okay, be careful about this. The mistake you make here only. In this step you commit the mistake. Therefore I am telling you. 10% of first number, 10% of second number you take. The next is 7,500 plus 340 plus 2 divided 2x by 100 is equal to 7,840 plus 2x by 100. 7,500, 340. 7,840. Clear? Then this 2x by 100 you take to right hand side. 100x is there. So x is nothing but x by 1. So LCM is 100x. 100x minus 2x. You take as 100x. X as a 100x. 100x divided by 100x. 2x by 100x. So 100x minus 2x divided by 100 is equal to 7,840. 98x by 100 is equal to 7,840. And you leave this x and take the 98 to that side, 100 to that side. 98 will divide, go to the denominator, 100 go to numerator. Therefore, 100 divided by 98 into x into 7,840 is equal to x. Therefore, x is equal to 8,000. X value is 8,000. Then you calculate y value. Y value is 3,400 plus 20% of x. 20% of x is 8,000. 20% of 8,000 is, I think, 1,600. So 3,800 plus 20% of 8,000. So 3,400 plus 1,600, it is 4,000. 4,000 is the value. Clear? Now you see here. Now you have to calculate the net distribution to production department. What is the portion related to production department? X department relation is 10%, 20%, 30%, 20%. And 20%, X department to Y department 20% is here. This 20% you have to deduct. You remember this. What to deduct? This 20% you deduct in the X department total. And 10% this you deduct in the Y department total. Remember this. From X department, you deduct 20%. From Y department, you deduct 10% to calculate net value. Okay, you see here. So net of X is equal to 8,000 minus 20%. 8,000 is the total value. Out of that, you deduct this 20%. Goes to Y. So X is equal to 6,400. In the same way, Y is equal to 4,000 minus 10% of X. 10% of X you deduct. 400 you deduct. Your answer is 3,600. So 6,400 you distribute in between A, B, C, D, and Y 3,600 in between A, B, C, D related to Y. Okay, this is the way of calculation. Now you see the distribution table. You see the primary distribution, secondary distribution table related with simultaneous equation. In the simultaneous equation, you take only total column and production department. You don't take the service department column. You don't take the service department column in the simultaneous equation. Okay. Particular is there, ratio is there, then total amount, production departments A, B, C, D. Okay. These are the production departments. Then you take the primary distribution total. Primary distribution total amount is 25,000 A, 15,000 B, 12,000 and 5,000. The total of this is 57,000, I think. 57,000. Then you take the department X. Department X ratio is 1:3:2:2. In this, I have not taken the last department, Y department. Y department amount is already deducted in the note. Y department amount is deducted in the note. That is 20%. Okay, 20% already deducted. So you leave that and take the amount is 6,400. 6,400 amount is related to only production department. And out of 8,000, 20% of Y is already deducted there. Okay, so you distribute 6,400. This is the distributed amount. In the same way, you take Y department. Y department ratio is 3:2:3:1. This is the production department ratio. And X department portion is already deducted there only out of 4,000. So remaining is 3,600. This 3,600 is related to department A, B, C, D. In the ratio, you distribute. Okay, in this way, you distribute and you take the total. You take the total. This is the overhead total, secondary distribution total. Then calculate the overhead rate. Overhead rate is equal to overhead divided by working hours. Overhead divided by working hours. Department A is equal to 27,000 is overhead, 200 is the hours. Department B, 18,200 overhead divided by 300 hours. Department C, 14,800 cost, 250 hours. Department D, 7,000 overhead, 150 is the overhead. Okay, you take this equation, you write the overhead in the numerator, divide by the given base. Okay, this is the calculation of overhead rate.